G'day guys, today we're going to have a look at our 3 standard rock drilling options. Why do we offer 3? Well, just like oils ain't oils, rock ain't rock. So you'll get that very weathered rock, very decomposed, it'll break up into chunks very easily. Your dedicated rock's just going to eat through that. It's going to munch that up and get it out of the hole, and you will be able to achieve what you want to achieve. If you come across that rock that is just too hard, it's not fracturable, it's grinding into a powder, and you're getting a bit of a stall point with the dedicated rock, you might have to introduce the tapered rock. Now, with the dedicated rock, you can see here it steps down, it creates smaller steps into the rock. Those create weak spots, burst that material out. What we do with the tapered rock, you can see it's a very aggressive tooth design. Its first tooth to its outer tooth travels in a full spiral of the auger, creating very steep steps in the rock that then burst that material out because you've got those larger weak points across that rock. So you might use those 2 in combination. You go in with here till you reach refusal on dedicated rock, you'll then introduce the tapered rock, get down to further depth. Then if you're getting a stall with that, you introduce the dedicated again and you'll achieve what you need to achieve. If you're not, then you might have to look at adding the core barrel. So the core barrels, what that achieves is that it will drill a hole in that rock, but instead of having to drill that entire diameter of the rock out, you can just have to cut a small amount. So that tooth cut is probably about 60 to 70 mil. So you're only removing that much material with that core going up inside the core barrel. Hopefully that snaps off inside, you remove the plug, drop it out, and you've got your hole. If it doesn't, if the rock is that hard that it's not going to break it off, then you might have to use a core barrel and tapered rock combination, where you drill down with your core barrel, you then introduce the tapered rock down into the center of that core. It will break out the sides, and hopefully that way you achieve your depth. Again, with a tapered rock, if you need a very flat bottom on the bottom of your rock, you'll have to use that in combination with your dedicated rock, as you'll be left with like a cone shape at the bottom of the hole. So you just knock those cones out with the dedicated rock. So between the 3, you should be able to get down to that depth into some very hard rock.